afternoon, guys, and happy today is Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Is it really Tuesday, guys? Yeah, I guess it is. I thought yesterday was Tuesday and today was, or yesterday, yeah, I thought yesterday was Tuesday. Because I think I told you guys yesterday, I felt like it was Friday yesterday or Thursday or something. Yeah, but my dad is not gonna go to the grocery stores tomorrow. I think he's gonna go on Thursday instead of on Wednesday, just because he needs to go to Menards tomorrow and get we need a lot more primer because we are currently priming 2 rooms to be painted both at the same time, and we are like literally pretty much out. So he needs to go pick some of that stuff up. Plus too, I need some more ball canning jars. I need another planter for some plants to be planted outside. And I think there was a couple of other things that we were like, oh, we need that, or we need this and stuff. So yeah, like I said, my dad is gonna go there tomorrow. So guys, I'm actually very happy because I literally got done just about everything on my list today, with the exception of I didn't clean the bathroom, and that was actually a long story, guys, but I didn't get to bathroom cleaning today, and I actually got up early though. I was up at 8 a.m. this morning, which for me is actually a really good time. That is ideally, I would always love to get up at 8 o'clock because normally I'm kind of groggy in the morning, so like if it takes me like a half hour to get out of bed, or like, you know, an hour to actually start getting moving and stuff like that, then by the latest I'm up at 9 o'clock. So it's like normally a really good time. You know, I can stay on my phone and just kind of like, you know, look over some things and stuff like that. Like I was actually looking up Menards, some of the stuff, because we also need to get the stairs. We need to get like a seal or sealant or something like that to go over the stairs because we're going to paint them. The problem with doing that is that a super high traffic area like that is going to definitely get some chips and scrapes and stuff like that, I think, no matter how high the quality of the paint is. So we need some type of something to go over it. So we were looking up some garage floor like stuff that more just like a clear coat kind of stuff that can go on the floor. But like my parents painted the floor in my mom's office back before it was her office. Before it was our office, it was Matthew and Jack's room. Before that was my room. Before that it was a office, I think. Before that it was a family room. And before that it was a school room. Before that maybe it was also family room or something like that. So it was, like I said, many things in there. But between, I think, the school room and maybe an office or the family room or something like that, they decided to paint the hardwood floors in there. Why, I don't know, but they painted it red, and it is a very, very high trafficked area, especially considering that the dogs love to go outside, and they love to come running full speed and run all over the floors and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so it's definitely chipped away like crazy over the years, and there's some places where it's completely not even painted at all anymore, and it is just the there's nothing. So my mom has like carpet tiles down, but not over the entire area, so I don't know what they're doing in there. But regardless, a super high traffic area like that, and again, the stairs need something that's going to seal over it. So I was looking at some stuff to see what they have, and kind of to help my parents along that, like what's best recommended and all that kind of stuff, because I've heard even like for like the most durable paint for floors still should have something that like gets put over it to protect it the best possible. And even if not, you know, even if that's whatever we put over it, like a clear coat and stuff like that, starts to not look so great, you know, and that starts to get chipped away, we can always repaint that, which is going to be easier than trying to patch up little spots of the paint that's going to need to be fixed. So You know, I mean, unless it's like really deep gouges and stuff like that. But again, the dog's nails is what really tore up that that bedroom office area. And then I'm assuming like the stairs too would be kind of that same thing as well. So that is why, that's what I was doing this morning actually. But again, sometimes looking up stuff on my phone and things like that is just kind of how I get my brain working in the morning before I've actually gotten up. But that's why though I got up early in the morning. The only thing is that, like I said, I wasn't able to get the bathroom cleaned. One, we had a huge stack of laundry in there, so I was like, I really want to try and get to that. So I got laundry done. I got dishes done. I uploaded a bunch today. I also wanted to go out in the greenhouse, check on the plants, water them and everything like that. I think I'm going to really plan that. Unless it's super, super, super hot out, like just horribly hot. Probably on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but like this week is, the beginning of this week is supposed to be pretty cool, and then maybe once over the weekend I might check on them, like on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever. But over this start of the week it's not super hot. It was like, I think actually maybe over the weekend or earlier in the weekend something, we had that one day that was like super, super, super hot. Maybe Saturday or something, or maybe it was even Friday. But then the last few days have been much cooler days. And then it's supposed to get warm again. I think be like up to 80s maybe by this weekend or something. But regardless, just I'm gonna check on those I think on Tuesday and Thursday. But the thing is, we got my mom a like a shrub rose sort of thing. I don't remember what exactly it's called, for Mother's Day. And it ended up actually coming 2 days ago. So we put it in a bucket of water because we didn't have a pot and potting soil. No, maybe it came 3 days ago actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Or 4 days ago, something like that. But we actually just put it in a gallon water bucket, not a gallon. It was like storage bucket kind of things. We just filled it up with water, and I had my dad put it in there for right now, for the last few days. But my dad went to Menards a handful of days ago. Maybe went on Saturday or something. And seriously guys, I don't know what day it is today. I didn't know what day it was yesterday. I seriously, not even like, I have no clue when he went. I can be like, I think he went up like 3 days ago, so whatever day that is. But no, he went, like I said, a handful of days ago and ended up picking up the pot and planting potting soil, but I totally forgot to plant it. I think on Sunday. I think again yesterday too. And then today I was like, well, it's on my planner to go out and check the greenhouse plants, so I'll go out there and plant it. So it's sitting in the greenhouse, putting the dirt in there and everything like that, and putting it in the pot, because I believe it is a pot friendly like, you know, plant. So like this little shrub rose, which is like kind of the way I don't know necessarily about all plants, but especially what I've read about is that like a lot of plants only grow to container size. So if they don't have enough like, you know, space to keep expanding and stuff like that, certain plants I guess do well in those situations and stuff like that, like in being container planted. That's what I was reading about too, with like if you grow like lemon trees and stuff like that. Like we could grow a lemon tree here, but we'd have to bring it in the winter. And I think too with certain trees, I don't know if that lemon tree is one of them, but I think certain trees and shrubs and things like that you can cut the like roots off so that they don't grow larger than like their container. Like I said, I think. So there's a couple of books that we have that I really like that are gardening books. Anyway, so that was on my list to get done. I also sort of wanted to pull up some tile in the kitchen because that is kind of the next step and phase that we are getting to. I wanted to do that, and then I also really wanted to edit today, and I was editing through one video that was almost finished, but it was a really long one, and I was like, I probably am not going to finish editing another one after this today. So I just decided I was going to wait until tomorrow and edit, because I still have 2 more that I could upload as well. So I'll probably do that when I get the chance, and I'll edit some more. So today, yeah, we had kind of a lot of stuff going on, but that's why I wasn't able to get to as much as I wanted to, but still like finally got to the bathroom laundry so I can clean the bathroom tomorrow and stuff. And then also too, dishes are all caught up with again, but my mom did a bunch of baking and cooking today. She ended up actually baking some banana bread, 2 loaves of like, well, I guess banana brownies sort of thing. And then also she ended up making one of the whole fryers that we got, like the whole chicken fryers. She ended up making that for dinner tonight, and then she is going to make chicken noodle soup tomorrow, because again, it's not supposed to be super warm out, so I was like, okay, well, that'll work, you know, decently well. But she's gonna do like a chicken noodle soup most likely for tomorrow. I think it's only supposed to maybe get up to 70 degrees, so it's not gonna be like hot, like, you know, 80s and stuff like that. And today was super dark and gloomy out, and it felt really cold. So you know, I feel like would be, if it's just, you know, and it was, I think today's only supposed to be like 4 degrees difference than what it's supposed to be tomorrow. Like, I think it was 66 as a high today. It's supposed to only get up to 70 tomorrow, so kind of chicken noodle soup weather, but she has a leftover carcass and all that she can make the broth and all that stuff out of tomorrow. So that's what she's gonna do, and that's the plan for tomorrow. But again, when we do a whole lot of like big, like she had to use the roaster to make the chicken in, and again, a lot of stuff to make the banana brownies and stuff like that, we go through a lot of dishes a lot faster. So yeah, guys, anyways, though, the other thing that I was working on though was later in the afternoon. I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of done for today, because like I was sore though today from ripping up all of that what's it called, that wallpaper in my mom's office yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna just sit in the living room and like chill for probably, it was like about an hour or two, and ended up, actually, it was like after dinner time, which normally is my time where I'm like, okay, I'm not really gonna get to anything else, especially lately now that we're in, you know, there's no sports on or anything like that, because a lot of times when sports were on in the afternoon, that's my time that I would edit. Now that there's not, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be my me time in the afternoon. Like, once dinner's done, like, that's kind of when my dad like shuts off, you know, he like doesn't wind up doing a whole lot of stuff, and like, I guess kind of Jack normally is like eating dinner, and Matthew, I mean, everybody's sort of eating dinner, like, you know, during or after dinner, so we'll like just kind of do something together and stuff like that. But yeah, so I was actually doing a little bit more, you know, some more family research and stuff like that, because I wanted to try and, at least now that we're again kind of in quarantine, there's not a whole ton of stuff to do, wanted to try and wanted to try and dedicate some of my time at least to like getting on there maybe once a week or every other week or something like that, just to kind of like, you know, see if I can't find anything, do a little bit more research, because sometimes like just going straight at it for hours and hours and hours on end for like, you know, a couple days straight, I'm so worn out, and by then I'm like, okay, everybody's name is starting to run together and I can't figure out who's who anymore and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know, if I just dedicate a little bit of time. So I didn't really actually end up like finding anything out today, which was kind of a bummer. You know, I felt like I actually was reading through, I have a stack of my family, what's it called, Family Tree magazine, and was able to find some like resources on certain websites, or for certain websites that have a lot of stuff that I, you know, like for my area and stuff like that. Like, you know, there was a whole section on Illinois, and just some other, like, I have one from a couple months ago that was about like all of the different, like 101 of the best like genealogy sites, and like different, like they kind of broke it down to like, if you're looking for maps, like these are all the best ones for that. If you're looking for like just like generalized like family research, like these are the ones, you know, ancestry and all that kind of stuff. If you're looking for graves, like this is it. If you're looking for international, you know, information, these are probably the best ones and stuff like that. And then a couple of them too that I have, different ones focus on different like heritages. I haven't seen one yet for like Poland, but I found one for Germany, and the other one that I have is for Ireland, which I am both of those, and oh, maybe not for Scotland either too. But I'm a ton of things. It's all mixed in there. I think, guys, let's try and go down the list here. My dad's side, I am Polish, believe Russian, Czech, and I thought there was one more thing. At least those 3. Then on my mom's side, I am Scottish on my grandpa's side. And then on my grandma's side, I am German, I believe also Scottish, Irish, and I don't know if you technically consider it like French Canadian, but a lot of our Irish like relatives ended up actually like early on, like probably in 1800s or so, ended up going to Canada, Canadian at all. But like there's like birth records and death records and everything like that from Canada. And so, like I said, I don't know how long you have to like have lived in Canada to be considered Canadian, or how many generations and stuff like that. But there's a big chunk of like our family history is in Canada. So yeah, there's that. And I think that's kind of it. I'm sure I forgot a handful of things in there as well. But I think my dad's too. I think it's because of like the Polish maybe border or something like that, but we also might be I don't remember what it is, but something. Anyways, though, I haven't seen a whole lot of that stuff. I think they're like Dutch and also like Sweden or something, that I also have, because I've gotten these now for like 2 years, I think, and they normally do them every like 2 months together, so it's like 6 subscriptions in a year, and this is my 2nd year of getting them, so I have probably not 10 yet, but again, there's like a handful of them in there that focus on different like heritages and stuff like that. And so they have some really great resources in there for where to find those specific records, because it gets really tricky when you are trying to find, especially when you're in the US, because not all search engines are built to be looking for stuff that's in different countries and things like that. So it's really hard sometimes to find family like history from another country. So if you're trying to find birth certificates, death certificates, marriage licenses, and even sometimes to immigration records and stuff like that, even if they were moving around in different countries on, you know, not in, you know, coming to the US, but in, you know, around in different countries, it's not easy to always find that information either. You know, so that's why those sites I'm hoping will help. But I did that. Actually, my Mac was dying, so I was just like, I'm gonna read some of these, and found some cool information. So I feel inspired to actually do some of that tomorrow, but I gotta, like I said, probably not clean the bathroom, get to a handful of other things. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.